Hello, Leo, and welcome to your general guidance for the next couple of weeks with me, Julie Poole. Hello, welcome or welcome back. Thank you for being here. Grab yourself a cup of tea, cup of coffee. I've got half a cup of black coffee here. Let me know what you've got. Get your feet up. Get yourself comfy. Let's see what's going on for my Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross-watching. All right. This is for the next couple of weeks, guys, okay? I'm recording these in advance before I go away. When I come back, my intention is to be posting more regularly, more often. Okay? All right, my lovely people, we're going to use the wisdom of the oracle to get your themes for the next week or two. Truth be told, breathe, and deep knowing. Okay. All right, so this is quite deep for you. All right, let's find out some more. Let's add in the tarot. Truth be told. All right, let's find out some more about truth be told. Something needs to come out. Something needs to be said. Okay. All right, King of Swords with a clarity, with a focus. Center of the reading, Queen of Swords, Queen of Truth. We're definitely in that. Something I've got to say. All right, we've got the Knight of Wands, the Two of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. A lot of swords energy in this reading for you, my lovely people. Let's get your affirmations out. All right, what's the most appropriate affirmation for my Leos at this time? Approval. Okay, it's all coming together. Okay, and relationships. Definitely something needs to be said. Let's find out a bit more. These are the everyday spirit guide affirmation cards for my Leos, please. Thank you. There we go. All right. Let's see what we've got. Smile and time out. Yeah. All right. So Leos, this is very clearly about relationships and something on your mind that you need to get off your mind, get out of your head and verbalize it. You need to say something here. All right. Now, who or what this is about is only you will know. All right. This might be having a word with yourself. Okay. It doesn't have to be somebody outside of you. All right. I mean, I'm a Virgo and I'm Mercury led, and we often overthink and our head spins around, and I often have to have a word with myself to sort of say, right, stop it, you're overthinking, and I have a conversation with myself. Sometimes, and actually quite often, I'm having a conversation with spirit, with source, with the universe, with life. But this can also be about needing to share something with a child, a parent, a partner, somebody at work, your boss, whoever it is for you. There is a very strong message here about communication. The King and Queen of Swords with their Knight supporting them to take the action that they need in saying what they need to say is very clear. All right, so let's look at it together then, okay? Truth be told, right? This is all about speaking the truth. Let me get rid of that a minute so you can see it properly. Okay. All right. Truth be told. There's the owl. The owl represents our wisdom. Okay. Our higher knowledge, our inner knowing, our deep knowing. And we've got him there as well. There's Mr. Owl again. Okay. Strong message here. So we're going to tap into that deep knowing, that inner knowing, that wisdom. With that owl, let's talk about this one a bit more. He's opening the window to let the light in, to let the information out, to speak and share. Now you see the way that mask, he stood on the top of that mask. It's I'm dropping the mask and I'm being very real, very authentic, and I'm saying what I need to say. Okay, we'll clarify these and see if we can find out a bit more. But we need to speak our truth. Now that deep knowing that we've got the other side of it, book ending, the owl is sitting on the moon. And the moon represents what's deep down, our deeper feelings, our deeper insight. Okay, so the thing is what we do, and we don't mean to be fake or anything like that, but we're kind of on that merry-go-round of life where we're just getting through the day, just dealing with what we've got to deal with, and we don't often stop and pause and actually ask ourselves, am I happy? Is this working for me? Is there anything bothering me? You know, when people say, how are you? And our instant reply is, fine, thank you. How are you? Are you fine? Is it really okay? What is going on? Because something wants to come up and come out. Now, with your affirmations, let me bring this back down. We've got time out. Something was too much. Relax. Go on holiday. Okay. Time out. Right. Time out from whatever it is that's been probably bugging you underneath, maybe for months, and you haven't really even noticed. But I want you to really step into this approval thing, okay? The only approval I need is my own. I trust my inner knowing, okay? So this approval, we hold back because we don't want to upset anybody. We hold back because we don't want to come across wrong or upset, just cause damage. So we just don't say anything. All right. Now, if we don't say anything, nothing changes. Now, the thing is with this, truth be told, it's a number 41. That's a 5. 5s are about change. There's some change here that needs to happen, that wants to happen. And in order to make that happen, we're going to speak our truth with the intention, okay? The intention is everything, of I am growing beautiful new relationships and improving the ones I already have. So the intention here isn't to speak my truth so I can, wreck a relationship, end a relationship. For some of you, it might be that. But the intention is I'm growing beautiful new relationships and improving the ones I have, okay? Because that underlying resentment or frustration or whatever it is getting in the way, right? So we clear the air, we say what we need to say, and then we can move that relationship into a deeper place, okay? And that enables you to smile, all right? Think of something beautiful. Don't worry, be happy. There's always a reason to smile. All right, so basically what it's saying, if we bring it back down and look at it, I don't need their approval. They might not like what I've got to say, and they might disapprove of what I've got to say, but I don't need their approval. I need my own. I trust my inner knowing, deep knowing, truth be told. You see the way this message is just repeating? So we're taking time out to think about what I want to say, what I really feel, and then I'm going to smile about it, and I'm going to step into what I want to say is allowing me to deepen this relationship, improve it, okay? If that relationship is done and dusted, and you know in your heart it's done and dusted, and you've been ignoring it, this is the time you can't ignore it anymore. And you're actually going to speak your truth. You're going to take the action. We've got 2 knights. This is such a strong message about speaking up and speaking your truth. Knights are about action. They're the action cards in the deck, all right? So the Knight of Wands, I'm taking action in a very powerful way, a dynamic way, a determined way. I'm making something happen here. And the Knight of Swords is taking action on communicating. Communicating why? So we can bring that balance in with that temperance. Temperance is healing, it's restoring, it's balancing, it's beautifying, it's harmonizing. So I'm taking action with the intention of healing something, improving that relationship, right? This might be speaking up that you want a promotion at work and taking that courage and speaking to your boss about it, or going to HR and saying, is there anything for me that I can step up a level? Whatever it is, in whatever circumstances, I want you to really ask yourself, what is my truth in my relationships? What is my truth? Is it harmonic? Is it frustrating? Is there something lacking? It's not going to change if I don't speak up. So I'm going to take the King and the Queen of Swords. They're there next to each other. They are all about communication, truth, clarity. Use your intelligence, use your logic, and you're going to speak up. Now we got the breathe card in the middle of these 2 owls of this truth, this inner knowing. So first of all, I'm going to speak my truth. Then I'm going to breathe It might have been quite hard for me to say what I needed to say, but I've said it and it's important. And that was the main key thing. Let go of the outcome about what they're going to say and do. This is about you speaking your truth. And we've got the Two of Swords underneath, which is I call it the I don't know card, okay? She's blindfolded. She's got her two swords. It's that I don't have enough information. I don't know what they're going to say. I don't know what the outcome is going to be. But I'm going to let go of the outcome and I'm going to allow it to unfold. Okay, what we do when we're having this practice thing in our head, I'll say this, then they'll respond with that, and then I'll respond with that. And we do this whole rehearsal of what we're going to say in our head. But the rehearsal is a two-way conversation in our head, and we don't know what they're going to say. So therefore, how do I know what I'm going to respond with when I don't know what they're going to say? And that's the Two of Swords. It's saying let go of this whole kind of, I'll say this, they'll say that, and then it'll come to this. Just say, I am responsible for my truth and I am speaking it. Okay? So it's a fairly brief message about you stepping into your power to take action on what needs to be said. So let's find out some more. I'm going to use the Tarot Royale. What is this truth? Can we have some more information? Okay. All right, we've got the Nine of Pentacles. I want 3 cards to clarify this. With the Six of Swords. And the Four of Pentacles. Okay. So with this truth, let me talk to you up here. With this truth, okay, the Nine of Pentacles is a card of independence, providing for yourself, looking after your own needs, knowing what you need and want and meeting those needs. What do I need to say? How is this going to benefit me? Why is this important to me? And then I'm taking action, because she's like the mini empress. She can provide for herself. She doesn't need anybody else to provide for her. She doesn't need somebody to rescue her. She's rescuing herself. She's very strong and independent. So what this is saying is stand in your independence, Leo. As you say what you need to say and speak that truth, it enables you to move on. Six of Swords, moving on to smoother times, calmer waters. So this is reassuring you that when you speak your truth, it will take you to a better place. All right, the grass is greener on the other side. The relationship is better for that truth coming out, or you're better for that truth coming out. So it's also rooted with that Four of Pentacles, a card of holding on too tightly. I'm holding on to my truth and I don't want to speak it, and it's like, let go, just let it come out, just let it go, right? It's a card of I'm insecure, all right? And it's like, well, they might not like it and they might not approve, and just let go and allow, all right? Trust that as you speak your truth, you're moving with the Six of Swords into a better place. So that truth, stand in your power. You've got this. Move it forward. What else do we want to clarify here, please? The Queen of Swords. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. The Ace of Cups. This is, again, reassurance and confirmation. As you speak your truth, it enables this new beginning to come in. You're being offered a new cup by the universe, and with Judgment and the Emperor. Wow. Okay. So the Queen of Swords, Queen of Truth, she speaks her truth clearly, no ambiguity, no confusion. This is what I need to say and I'm saying it. As I say it, I'm offered a new cup of abundance, of happiness. I feel better out than in, all right? So that's confirming things are going to get better. And then we have the rebirth. The Judgment card is the rising up from the ashes, the phoenix rising. There's a lesson in here for me. The lesson is, can I stand in my power? Can I speak my truth from a place of loving confidence? Can I speak it from a place of deep inner knowing that this is what's right for me? Can I do it with a smile on my face? We've got smile down here. All right. Can I take my truth and allow myself to absorb that lesson of it's better for me to say what's real for me, what's important for me, and it actually puts me far more in a place of empowerment. It puts me in a stronger place, the Emperor. The Emperor is the equivalent of 4 kings. Okay, so it's like, right, when we hold back, it disempowers us. We're holding back because of fear. We're holding back because of worries about the outcome. It's fear-based. So as we speak our truth, it enables, even if we're frightened, feel the fear and do it anyway. Speak your truth, get it out, and you feel better for it. You're happier for it. It enables that relationship to move into a better place, and you feel stronger for it. All right? So just trust this truth wants to come out, needs to come out, and is coming out. All right, let's finish off with an angel card. All right, this message won't resonate for everybody because it's the whole reading is about trusting that inner knowing and getting that truth out. Okay, all right, so what do the angels want to add about this message for my Leos, please? Energy, the eternal light of love, and receptivity. Okay, so you will be given the energy that you need. We tend to avoid because of a lack of energy. It's really simple, it's like, I can't deal with that right now. I'm tired. I'll do it later. I can't, have that conversation with that person right now because I'm just too busy. Right, so if we take our energy that the universe is giving you, 30 is a 3, which is about expansion and growth. Look at that light and that energy coming down. You'll be given the energy you need, right? Plug yourself into the battery of the universe. And you can just do that with your intention. And this truth that wants to come out, do it from a place of love. The eternal light of love. Now you notice him, all right? This is the person, and this is his soul, his deeper knowing, his real self. He's holding that sword up above his head, pointing straight at the throat chakra. Okay, this is the sword of truth, the sword of power. And it's saying, I'm taking my power from a place of love and I'm speaking my truth. And what's important as well is the receptivity card. Be open to receive the feedback. Right? If I'm going to speak my truth, they need to be able to speak their truth too. So I'm going to speak my truth and then I'm open to receive what they're saying about it. I'm open to receive their response. I don't have to agree with it and I don't have to like it, but I'm open to listen to what they want to say. This is a two-way conversation. So I am open to my truth and I'm open to their truth. Because this is what takes that relationship to the next level. All right? So, Leo, short and sweet, but that's what I have for you today. I hope it was helpful. When I'm back next time, within a week or two, I will give you another reading for Leo. But check out on Friday the collective reading as well, okay? And we'll see what unfolds next time for you. In the meantime, I'm not going to wish you luck with that truth because luck's got nothing to do with it. Take your power, take your confidence and say, this is who I am, this is me. I'm saying what I want to say. All right? Okay. Have an amazing couple of weeks and I'll see you soon. Lots of love, Leo. Bye-bye.